Hey guys, this is Eugene from Parsec. Welcome back. In this tutorial video, we're going to spend a few minutes playing around in the state test dashboard. So I have my dashboards up. I'm going to click on this Access button under State Test. And by default, it's going to take you to the overall results. And so from here on, you're going to go ahead and select a few filters. So I'm going to select, and you have to select a specific district or school. So I'm going to do ABC Unified. And this is how they did on the most recent state test. So I'm going to select 2023, kind of see how they did the year before, go back to 2024, and you have access to all of the tested grade levels. You have access to all of the student groups. And that's page one. So page two, this is where you can really do some correlational analysis and identify outliers. And so I have all 1,000 districts loaded here. This is showing the relationship between the percent met exceeded versus the unduplicated pupil count percentage. That big blue dot, that's LA Unified because the size of the dot is dependent on the enrollment counts. If you want to narrow down, let's say, a few counties, you can go ahead and do that. So let's click on Alameda. Let's just click on the first, 6 counties. And so now you have those 6 counties and those school systems that are within those counties. And the whole point of this is to identify outliers because we know that research says that, hey, low income it has a huge effect size on state test performance. And you can see that, right? There is this sort of relationship there. But sometimes we'll see like a school system that's very high UPC, but that's sort of way up here in this first quadrant. And if that's a school system that you support as a vendor, that's really great, right? Because you want to kind of call out that story. Let's go to the ranking tool now. So before I go to the ranking tool, I'm going to hit Reset Filters. Going to the ranking tool. This is where you can create cohorts of similar districts or schools. Again, the educational agency is set to district. And I'm going to only focus in on school systems that serve, let's say, 70% and up, low income, and then 20% and up, English learner. Let's specify district type. I only want to focus in on elementary school districts. And let's see, I want to focus in on let's leave out like large school systems. So I'm going to say 0 to 2,000 in terms of enrollment size. And there you have it. So Campbell Union is number 1 in the ELA table. If you want to see the contact information for that district, you just click on that row and it'll populate this contact card down below here in the left corner. I'm going to reset that. And so this is a cohort that you've created based on the UPC parameters. So all the adjustments that you made to these 3 sliders really kind of helped you fetch a table where now these districts or these schools, you're now doing an apples to apples comparison. I'm going to go ahead and reset filters. I'm going to go to rankings over time. Now, on this page, you have to select multiple years. So I'm going to do the past 3 years. Because just looking at a single year doesn't help. So if you're an educational vendor and you started serving this school district back in 2023 and you're like, okay, I need to create some sort of proof points communicating back to the district that whatever I'm doing to support the school system, it's actually resulting in better state test results. So by default, it's set to ELA. You have this San Marino Unified, it goes from 87% to 89%, and they sort of plateaued, so 89% again in 2024. Let's go to trend analysis. I'm going to hit reset filters again. Go to trend analysis. This is where, again, you can see multiple years. And so you have to select multiple years under test year. So I'm going to select the past 3 years. And you have to select one district or one school. So I'm just going to go ahead and select the first district in that list. And so there you have it. This is how they did over the past 3 years in these 2 subject areas. Now, this shows you results for all 4 achievement bands, like exceeded, met, nearly met, not met. If you want a simple chart that shows you the percent met or exceeded, that's where you click on these buttons here. So I'm going to click on Math Trend Chart Only. And now you're just going to see met or exceed. And so this is a lot cleaner if you wanted to have some sort of marketing collateral where it's showing like this exponential sort of growth in state test results over time. And you're like, hey, you know, we've been supporting this district for the past 3 years. We feel like we're actually having an impact on their state test results. Take a little screenshot of this and you can sort of advertise those results. I'm going to reset filters again. I'm going to go to results by student group. Here you would have to select multiple student groups. So the CAS research files has a lot of student group values. And for example, if you just wanted to focus in on economically disadvantaged students, but in each of the race and ethnic groups, I can go ahead and select all of these here. Let's just select 6 for now. It's going to go ahead and update this table. You have results for all students. Actually, let's leave all students out so that we're just only focusing on economically disadvantaged students in those specific race and ethnic groups. So click out of that. And I have to pick a specific school district. So I'm going to do ABC Unified. And now I'm looking at specific student groups, right, and how they did on the state test. And I can go back a year, so 2023, and do some analysis there as well. All right, I'm going to hit reset filters again. Let's go to claim area results. So you're prompted to select a single year, and you're also prompted to select a single district. Again, focusing on ABC Unified. If you're focused on assessments or curriculum, and you want to say, hey, you know, our reading program is really stellar, and it's going to lead to better test scores specifically for the reading claim area. This is where you can see claim area performance. All right, I'm going to hit reset filters, and I'm going to go to custom data export. This is where you can just go ahead and export data for a specific school system. So I'm going to go ABC Unified, and if I want to add multiple grades, multiple student groups, I can go ahead and do that. And this is where, if you wanted to do additional research, you can sort of custom craft your initial output, which is a data set, and then export that into a Google Sheet or a CSV file or an Excel file. So you'll hit the export button and you'll see those 3 options. So this is the state test dashboard for ELA and mathematics, and hopefully you'll have fun playing around with the tool.